What if I told you the color of your cat's fur could be quietly shaping its personality and even hinting at hidden health risks? In 2024, scientists at the University of California stumbled upon a discovery so surprising it challenged everything cat lovers thought they knew. And the more they dug, the clearer it became. Your cat's fur might be revealing far more than you ever imagined. And once you know, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. So let's get started. And start with the black cats. If you have a black cat, congratulations. You basically own a superhero. Here's the mind-blowing truth scientists discovered. Black cats have a genetic superpower called melanism. This isn't just about looking cool. This gene literally makes them more resistant to diseases. Studies proved black cats have stronger immune systems. They're like the Wolverines of the cat world. They heal faster, fight off viruses better, and live more resilient lives. But here's the unique fact that'll shock you. Black cat's fur can actually rust in the sun. If your black cat spends too much time sunbathing, their fur turns brownish red. They're literally solar-powered color changers. But here's the heartbreaking part that'll make you angry. Despite being genetic superheroes, black cats are the last to be adopted in shelters. People's superstitions are literally letting these incredible cats suffer. If you have a black cat, you didn't just get a pet, you got a warrior. But wait, because what I discovered about orange cats will make black cat owners jealous. The orange cats. Orange cats, the golden retrievers of the cat world with a shocking genetic secret. Here's the mind-blowing truth that'll amaze you. 80% of orange cats are male. But why? It's genetic warfare. The orange gene is linked to the X chromosome, and nature played a genius trick. Female orange cats are genetic unicorns. So rare, they're basically legendary. But here's what no one tells you that'll make you obsessed with orange cats. They get freckles, real human-like freckles on their noses and lips. Scientists call it lentigo, and it gets more adorable as they age. Your orange cat is basically a freckled superhero who thinks they're a dog. And here's the unique fact that'll blow your mind. Orange cats are the only cats that can have different colored eyes and freckles at the same time. They're literally walking art masterpieces. Orange cat owners describe them as the most dog-like, outgoing, and friendly cats. They're like golden retrievers who decided to become cats but kept the personality. But here's the health secret orange cat owners need to know. Studies show orange cats are more susceptible to dental problems and gingivitis. Their beautiful genetics come with a price. You need to watch their teeth like a hawk. But now, it's time for the revelation that might save your cat's life. The white cats. White cats? Beautiful, elegant, but hiding a dangerous secret. White cats aren't just pretty, they're genetically vulnerable in ways that'll terrify you. First, many white cats with blue eyes are born deaf. One blue eye? Deaf on that side. Two blue eyes, completely deaf. Second, they have zero protection from the sun. They get sunburned, develop skin cancer, and suffer in silence. But here's the unique fact that sounds like magic. White cats are the only cats that can have two completely different colored eyes. One blue, one green, one yellow, and each eye connects to a different hearing ability. They're literally living kaleidoscopes. That sunny window your white cat loves? It could be slowly killing them. If you have a white cat, protect them from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. sun exposure. It could save their life. The Tuxedo Cats. Tuxedo Cats, nature's gentlemen who literally dress for dinner every day. But here's the incredible secret about these formal felines. They're the perfect cats. Scientists found they have the most balanced personalities in the entire cat kingdom. independent like a CEO, but affectionate like your best friend. They'll play fetch like dogs, then ignore you like royalty. Tuxedo Cats are so smart, they often outperform dogs in intelligence tests. They're basically wearing their genius on their chest. And here's the unique fact that'll make you laugh. Tuxedo Cats are the only cats that look formal enough to attend a wedding, but chaotic enough to knock over the cake. They have a genetic mischief gene that makes them perfectly balanced troublemakers. Fun fact that'll make you smile. Sylvester from Looney Tunes? Yep, he's representing the Tuxedo Master Race. But wait until you hear about the most diverse personality cats. The Tabby Cats. Tabby Cats, the shapeshifters of the cat world. Here's what's absolutely fascinating about tabbies. They don't just have different patterns, stripes, spots, swirls. They literally have multiple personalities in one color family. Your tabby could be shy like a gray cat in the morning, then playful like an orange cat by afternoon. They're living mood rings. Scientists call them environmental adapters. They read the room better than most humans and adjust their personality to match. But here's the unique fact that'll amaze you. Tabby cats are the only cats that have a natural M marking on their forehead that's visible in all lighting. Legend says it's the mark of the Egyptian goddess Bastet. They're literally blessed by ancient gods. Tabby owners, you basically have a furry chameleon who's constantly studying your family dynamics. But here's the color that'll shock you with how misunderstood they are. The gray cats. Gray cats, the philosophers of the feline world. Everyone thinks they're boring. Everyone is wrong. Studies prove gray cats are the least aggressive toward humans. But here's what that really means. They're not timid. They're strategic. They observe everything, analyze everyone, and choose their moments perfectly. While other cats are being dramatic, gray cats are quietly becoming the smartest cats in your house. They're like that quiet kid in class who turns out to be a genius. Gray cats are playing 4D chess while everyone else is playing checkers. And here's the unique fact that'll blow your mind. Gray cats are the only cats that can change their shade based on their mood. Happy gray cats appear lighter. Stressed gray cats appear darker. They're literally emotional mood lamps. But now, time for the queens of drama. The cats that rule with iron paws and attitude for days. The Tortoiseshell Cats. Tortoiseshell Cats, the cats with attitude. These beauties blend black and orange like nature's own masterpiece. But here's the insane genetic truth. 99.9% of tortoiseshell cats are female. Finding a male tortie is rarer than finding a unicorn. But here's what scientists discovered that'll make you laugh and cry at the same time. Tortoiseshell cats are more likely to hiss, swipe, chase, and basically tell everyone exactly what they think. They have something called tortitude. They're not mean. They're passionate. They're possessive of their humans, determined in their goals, and incredibly loyal to those they love. And here's the unique fact that sounds impossible. Tortoiseshell cats are the only cats that can have completely asymmetrical color patterns. One side of their face can be totally different from the other. They're literally walking abstract paintings that decided to become cats. If you have a tortie, you don't have a pet. You have a tiny, furry CEO who runs your household with an iron paw. But wait, because Calico Cats take this attitude to a whole other level. The Calico Cats. Calico Cats. The three-color queens of chaos. White, black, and orange. They're like tortoiseshells who decided to be even more extra. Here's the mind-blowing genetics. The same X-chromosome magic that makes torties makes calicos even more rare and even more sassy. Scientists studied their behavior and found something incredible. Calicos show the highest levels of challenging behaviors: hissing, chasing, demanding attention. They're basically feline drama queens with PhDs in getting their way. But here's the beautiful contradiction that'll melt your heart. The same cats who are feisty and demanding are also described as the most loyal, affectionate, and protective of their human families. And here's the unique fact that'll make you gasp. Calico cats are the only cats that can have patches of fur that grow in different directions, creating natural cowlicks that make them look like they stuck their paw in an electrical socket. They're literally living examples of beautiful chaos. Calico owners, you basically have a tiny lioness who chose you as their pride. They'll fight the world for you, then demand belly rubs as payment. But wait, we're not done yet. There are 2 more cat colors that will absolutely blow your mind. The Siamese cats. Siamese cats, the mysterious color-changing wizards of the cat world. Here's something that'll shock you about Siamese cats. They're not actually born with their famous dark points. Siamese kittens are born completely white and develop their colors based on temperature. The cooler parts of their body, ears, face, paws, tail, turn dark, while the warm parts stay light. They're literally living thermometers. But here's the mind-blowing part that sounds like science fiction. If a Siamese cat lives in a cold climate, they get darker. If they move somewhere warm, they get lighter. They're shape-shifting based on weather. And here's the unique fact that'll make you stare. Siamese cats are the only cats that can go temporarily cross-eyed when they're focusing intensely. Their eyes literally cross when they're hunting or playing. It's like they have built-in laser focus mode. Personality-wise, Siamese cats are the most vocal cats on the planet. They don't just meow, they have full conversations with you. They'll argue, complain, tell stories, and demand your attention like furry little politicians. If you have a Siamese, you don't have a quiet pet. You have a chatty roommate who has opinions about everything. And here's the health secret. Siamese cats are prone to respiratory issues and eye problems, but they're also one of the longest living cat breeds. They're basically fragile but immortal. The Bengal cats. Bengal cats, the wild leopards pretending to be house cats. This is where things get absolutely insane. Bengal cats aren't just pretty, they're literally part wild animal. They're bred from Asian leopard cats, so you're basically living with a mini leopard. Here's what no one tells you about Bengals that'll blow your mind. They love water. While most cats hate baths, Bengals will jump in the shower with you. They're like cats who think they're dogs, who think they're dolphins. But here's the crazy part about their personality. Bengals have more energy than a toddler on sugar. They need constant stimulation or they'll literally redesign your house. And not in a good way. They're so intelligent they can learn to open doors, turn on faucets, and some even learn to use toilets. You're not getting a pet. You're adopting a furry Einstein with the energy of a rocket. The wild part? Bengals can jump up to 3 times their height. Your furniture isn't safe. Your ceiling fans aren't safe. Nothing is safe. And here's the unique fact that sounds like a superpower. Bengal cats are the only domestic cats that can actually glitter. Their fur contains hollow hair shafts that reflect light, making them literally sparkle in sunlight like living jewelry. If you have a Bengal, you basically have a beautiful, intelligent tornado that occasionally purrs. But hold on, because the next 2 cat breeds will make you question everything you thought you knew about felines. The Russian blue cats. Russian blue cats, the mysterious silver ghosts with supernatural powers. Here's something absolutely incredible about Russian blues that sounds like a fairy tale. They're naturally hypoallergenic. These cats produce less of the protein that makes people sneeze and cry. They're like nature's gift to cat lovers who are allergic to cats. But here's the mind-bending part about their personality. Russian blues are so shy and observant, they can read your emotions better than most humans. They know when you're sad before you know you're sad. They're like furry therapists who hide under the bed when strangers come over, but turn into your personal emotional support system when you need them most. And here's the spooky part that'll give you chills. Russian blues have been called fortune tellers because they seem to predict things. They'll sit by the door minutes before someone arrives or bring you comfort right before you get bad news. But here's the unique fact that'll make you question reality. Russian blue cats are the only cats that can remember and recognize their owner's scent for up to 16 years. Even after being separated, they'll remember you decades later. They're literally living time capsules of love. If you have a Russian blue, you don't just have a cat, you have a psychic silver spirit who chose to live with you. The Maine Coon Cats. Maine Coon Cats. The gentle giants who think they're tiny kittens. Prepare to have your mind blown by these magnificent beasts. Maine Coons are the largest domestic cats in the world. Some males can weigh up to 25 pounds and be 40 inches long. You're basically living with a small lynx who thinks it's a lap cat. But here's the hilarious contradiction that'll make you fall in love. Despite being massive, Maine Coons have tiny, squeaky voices. Imagine a lion trying to meow like a kitten. That's your Maine Coon. They don't meow normally. They chirp and trill like birds. It's like living with a giant feathered cat who forgot it's supposed to be a cat. And here's the incredible survival fact that'll amaze you. Maine Coons have water-resistant fur and snowshoe paws. They're literally built for surviving harsh winters. Their tails are so fluffy, they use them as built-in scarves. But the most heart-melting part? These gentle giants are called dog cats because they follow you around, play fetch, and some even walk on leashes. And here's the unique fact that sounds mythical. Maine Coon cats are the only cats that can use their paws like hands. They can actually pick up objects, open doors, and even turn doorknobs with their dexterous paws. They're basically cats with opposable thumbs. If you have a Maine Coon, you basically adopted a furry mountain man who thinks he's a tiny house cat and sounds like a bird. Every single one of these cat colors tells a story. Your cat's story. Here's what all this really means. Your cat's color isn't just pretty, it's a window into their soul. It tells you how to love them better, protect them smarter, and understand their unique needs. Every cat is an individual, but knowing these secrets helps you become the owner your cat deserves. Whether you have a superhero black cat, a gentle gray philosopher, a dramatic tortoiseshell queen, or a vulnerable white angel, they chose you. Now I need you to do something important. Comment below with your cat's color and one thing that surprised you from this video. Share this with someone who needs to know these life-saving secrets. And if this opened your eyes about your furry family member, hit that subscribe button because I have more secrets that'll transform how you understand your cat. Your cat is trying to tell you something every day. Let's learn their language together. Next week, I'm revealing the 7 things your cat does that you think are cute, but are actually cries for help. One of them might be happening right now while you're watching this.